Hey everybody, this is Scott Doty at Scott Doty TV, and today we're introducing a new segment called Nerd Out, in which we explore specific academic content, because you're a lifelong learner and you want your kids to be as well. So today we're going to dig into one of my favorite topics, which is etymology. Where do words come from? This is just such a cool, nerdy topic that I would love for you to start introducing to your home on a frequent basis. You hear a word, you say, where does it come from? There's some original language, and let's find out about that. Let's get proudly nerdy about etymology. So, this word, okay, etymology, is about specifically where a word comes from. And I wanted to hit today on the two main places words come from. They come from roots, and they come from stories, okay? So, in all of our subsequent etymology videos, whenever it is that I do one of those, we're going to always talk about a root and about a story. So today's two words are the following. For roots, the word is going to be enthusiasm. For the story, the word is going to be laconic. All right? Now, we know what enthusiasm means. Laconic means not very talkative, using few words. So, check out these two situations. First, enthusiasm comes from the root theus, which gives us the word theology. This theo, or this theus root, means God. So, theology is the study of God, just as etymology is the study of words and where they come from. Now, this idea of enthusiasm simply means that God, the feeling of the divine, is inside of you. Isn't that incredible? That's so crazy. Where does this word come from? So when you feel enthusiasm, on a literal etymological sense, you are feeling like you are inspired divinely inside, that God is inside you this moment. And I just love that. And that's why this is part of my personal statement in life. My personal mission is to live with enthusiasm. I always want to live that sense of deep, enthusiastic, divine indwelling of inspiration. So this is kind of a cool word when you think about where it comes from, specifically in the history of the word. Now here is a different word with a different root. This doesn't come from a Latin root. This comes from a story. Here's the story. So hundreds of years ago, there was a people in Greece called the Spartans. And the Spartans, as you may have heard, were people who didn't use a lot of words, but they were really impactful in terms of their bellicose nature. They liked to go to war, and they felt strongly about training people in the rigors of war. So, hundreds of years ago, the people of Sparta received a message from Philip of Macedonia. This is a neighboring nation. And Philip said, Sparta, give me your land. I want your people, and if you don't concede and you don't give me your land, I'm going to attack you. And if my people win against you, we will enslave your children and rape your women, and everything will be burned to the ground. It's a very threatening letter. And so the Spartans get together, and they say, okay, what are we going to say back to this Philip guy? And they write a letter back. It has one word in it, and the word is if. I don't know if you picked up on the meaning there, but that's pretty badass. Basically, the Spartans said, yeah, Philip, you said if you beat us, you'll do all this crazy stuff. If you beat us. We're pretty sure you're not, so bring it. That's crazy. This is a real historical event from the past, and the idea is Sparta in Greece is in the county of, or the province of Laconia. So, Sparta, which is in Laconia in Greece, represents that ability to be badass, strong, confident, but quiet. You use very few words. So today, anyone who's laconic doesn't speak very much. But the history of it means a little bit more, there's a little more richness to that word. It means that someone doesn't speak very much because they're really confident and because they're acting like a true Spartan. So, there we have again. There's a quick overview today. Here's how we're just nerding out about words a little bit. Where do they come from? They come from roots like from Latin, or they come from stories like the story of the Spartans and their tiff with Philip of Macedonia. So, enthusiasm and laconic, I hope you learned a little something about where they come from and just why it's awesome to be proudly nerdy about etymology. Alright, that's it for today's episode of Nerd Out.
Nerd Out!
I look forward to seeing you next time.